Hello, my dudes. Welcome to my planner. Today we are going to be resetting for the month of November and just taking a quick look back at my October. So right now I'm flipping through the end of September all the way through October, and then I will take you through the few things I did in October. Just also wanted to quickly point out that I was trying to use my phone connected to my iMac to film this video. So you'll notice on the left-hand side that I wasn't able to completely crop all of that out, but that won't last the entirety of the video. So here's what happened in October. We celebrated my mom's birthday. David got the proton packs out and the rest of our Halloween costume to make sure it was good to go for our event this year. I got this dumb thing in my tire and had to have a tire patch. I threw out my back 3 days before our anniversary trip. We celebrated our 18th anniversary camping, as we always do. I also read 400 pages that trip. Made marshmallows. Finally got to check that off after 2 years of wanting to make them. And we did trunk or treat in series. And here's our car, my dad, me, and my husband. I finally started my walking again now that the weather is cooler. And here's our setup for Halloween. We had such an amazing October for our events. All right, so let's get into the plan with me for this month. I'm going to be using Simply Gilded Maple Blush Kit from last month. I really love the colors in this month. I think they're really soft and beautiful for November and just kind of what I envision November to feel like. So right now I'm just selecting my washi tape. Obviously we're going to go for coffee, of course. So I'm going to go ahead and lay that down. I'm going to get the kit stickers out now and just give you a peek at what they look like. I think they are so beautiful and I love them so much. Right now I'm looking at the date dots to try and figure out what headers I want for the days of the week. I think ultimately I go with that bottom pattern there. And so we're going to go ahead and get those on. Next, we're going to work up on the sidebar here. And what I like to track on my sidebar is taking my vitamins day and night because I am absolutely not a functioning person if I don't take these every day. And I also like to pick out some colors that coordinate with the kit because I just write down how many calories I burn during my workouts during the week. So right now, I'm just taking out a piece of paper and going through a couple different colors to see which ones I'd like to use on the sidebar. These other stickers that you're going to see in the little packages there are all Planner Kate. I don't really have a good system for organizing them. I just keep them in the packages they come from and just keep adding to them. So any of these black and white icons that you see, they are going to be from Planner Kate. And the last thing I like to put on the sidebar is a little bit of deco because it's there and why not? And just for a little bit of lady housekeeping, I like to track my cycle days in my planner as well. Monday is typically my laundry day, so I'm going to go ahead and put a laundry sticker down. And I love these zig marker dot markers, but I also have them from Moxie Life as well as Mildliner. Who makes the Mildliner? Zebra? Zebra does. So I'm just looking for a color that goes well with the kit, which I chose the brown, and I think it looks really good. So I'm just going to fill in all the different laundry loads I need to do for Monday. I just need to make sure to put in my one appointment this week, and that is to go to the dentist for a follow-up appointment. I had that little piece of skin that connects your bottom lip to your bottom gum removed about 2 weeks ago, and they just need to make sure everything's good. You can see that my highly organized stack of stickers here lets me find what I need really quickly. Not so much, but it is what it is. So I'm just marking out some other things that I know that I'm going to be doing this week. A lot of my house chores, I do the same things every week. It just makes things so easy. Where Tuesdays I need to upload my receipts to my app so I can get my points for those. I know I'm going to mop the floors on Tuesday. I know on Wednesdays I clean the bathrooms. I don't know. I know it's boring, but it really does take having to make decisions during the day a lot easier. So I'm curious if anyone else does that, or you just kind of clean when you get around to it, or what. I'm putting a sticker down here on Sunday to remind us to meal prep. Not that we need to be reminded, but if you got a sticker, you might as well use it. My husband and I started meal prepping a couple months ago, and I tell you what, the 2 to 3 hours that we put in on Sunday making our breakfasts and lunches, it really has completely transformed how we eat and being able to stick to our goals. So that's pretty much it on my Erin Condren planner. I actually don't even use the monthly view anymore. I was decorating it so many times and never used it. So I just don't use it anymore. I may in the future, but right now I just don't. This is my wall calendar from Rifle Paper Co., and I love this thing so much. It's right in the beginning of our hallways, so we're constantly passing it, and really we don't forget anything because we're constantly looking at it when we pass it. I'm going to use some more Simply Gilded washi tape, and I just mark off part of the month that's not in the month anymore, so any days that lie in other months. The only thing I mark out on the sidebar here are just the bills that I need to pay, like the mortgage, car payment, and my gym payment. I love these little star stickers from Planner Kate. They're like the perfect little shape to put down when you're not really sure what else to use. So I'm just going to start marking some things down, such as when our recycling goes out. If something happens every other week, I tell you what, if it's not on the calendar, I'm not going to remember. Half the people on the street don't remember, so you can't go by who has their cans out or not. So we're just going to put that down, and I have a couple other things that I have going on. For example, this Thursday, I am going to be taking a line dancing class at the community center in Ceres. I've taken her class before with Zumba and boot camp style classes, but now she is certified for line dancing, so I'm super excited about that. Got that going on. I marked out my appointment at the dentist. And then I have a wax coming up next week. And you will see here that I double booked myself with my class and my wax. So when I get done making this video, I'm definitely going to have to go reschedule that. At the top of the calendar here, I like to put some deco, and I was going through all of my different stickers and I just didn't really see anything that I love to put up there, but I ultimately go for one of the little pumpkin stickers that says family on it from Simply Gilded. As far as November goes, other than my line dancing class, it's going to be a super chill month. We're planning to not really do a whole lot of anything except stay home, catch up on some TV shows, and cook a lot of really good food. The last thing I need to do is pick out the books that I plan to read this month. These are all the physical books that I want to read. There will also be some audio. Pick out the Bible study I'm going to be working on, which I got a little bit of a late start, but we'll be starting on Digging Deep. And here is my journal for the month. This is a Chic Sparrow in Sunset Boulevard. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, and I would love if you would consider subscribing. Until next time, friends, see you then.